Hello, movie lovers. Bob for Bob's Movie Review here, and today I want to review for you guys a documentary I just watched called Terror in the Skies. Be sure to click subscribe and click on the bell icon to be notified whenever I upload great new content. If you do enjoy the video, be sure to show it some love and give it a like rating. So this is a new documentary from Small Town Monsters. You guys probably can't see it. Their website is smalltownmonsters.com, and I think this can only be ordered from their website. I will leave a link in the description to order that, and it is releasing June 7th, which is a Friday, and the pre-order price right now is listed as $14.99. Now, as I mentioned several times already, this is a documentary. I was a little confused on the runtime. IMDb has it listed as an hour and 7 minutes, which I would say is probably about right. I know it was a little more than an hour, but I wasn't sure the exact runtime. On here, they list it as 106 minutes. I don't know if they meant an hour and 6 minutes, and it's a typo or what. And it says special features, runtime 23 minutes. So even if you add an hour and 7 minutes, which is 67 minutes and 23 minutes, you only get 90 minutes. So I was kind of thinking maybe it was the runtime of the movie and the special features. But so it was about an hour, and it is Terror in the Skies. So this is about these flying creatures, huge flying creatures, and it's centered in Illinois. Now, they talk about a lot of different creatures here. They got the Chicago Mothman, and that's how it starts. And I thought that was going to be what primarily this was about, because then they go back into just kind of the history of the state of Illinois, the terrain of Illinois, and then they kind of go into these towns and their histories, and they kind of go into Native Americans and these legends of the Native Americans. And they're interviewing mostly investigators, and it's like secondhand telling these stories. I think there was maybe one or possibly two people who were telling their actual stories, but they were mostly people just retelling stories that other people had told. And they kind of talk about all these different cities in Illinois, and as you can see, there's kind of all these different creatures, but between just like giant birds to prehistoric birds to these man-bird hybrid things. They have listed on here thunderbirds, phantoms, prehistoric remnants, winged demons, and Mothman. Now, I did definitely like the production of this. They had a lot of animation that they added in to reenact different stories. And I really liked the way they did that and the production of this. Obviously, they couldn't really add any real footage, as they didn't have any. And then, of course, they have lots of footage of people being interviewed and people telling these stories. I think if you guys are kind of into legends and myths and this kind of things, it's pretty interesting. I definitely enjoyed it. I do feel like it was just kind of covering a little too much, too many cities, too many stories. It wasn't really focused. As you can see, they have all these different kinds of birds here, and they're just kind of like talking about all of them, and it didn't have enough focus for what I would have liked, and it made me kind of just gloss over the whole thing. I did enjoy it, though. I did definitely like it. It's a fun documentary to watch about the stories of these birds, and it is kind of interesting to think about. Could there be these kind of giant birds that we don't really know too much about? And it's kind of this whole cryptozoology thing where it's animals that aren't haven't been cataloged or discovered or whatever, and it's just definitely interesting to think, could there be these creatures that we don't know about? And I don't know, it seems hard to believe that there'd be these giant birds. Where are they hiding exactly? But covered from the 1800s to 2018. So lots of stuff in there, lots of interesting stories and ideas. So I gave this one, guys, a 7 out of 10. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like rating. I didn't show you guys the inside. The disc just has kind of that same hawk or whatever from the cover. But if you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like rating. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos. Check out the rest of the videos. Check out my website, BobsMovieReview.com. And I'll see you guys next time.